here we have the 2014 Chevy Cruze. The window track on this thing broke. It's nighttime right now, and we're gonna try and get this done. So here we have the front driver's side. I had already taken the track off prior to this because I needed to make sure I was ordering the right parts. But pretty much to take this door panel off, down in this door handle, there's this little tab right here that covers this screw. You should just take a screwdriver, it pops right off. Same thing right here, there's a tab that covers this, and it just pops right off with, with right here. It just pops right off as well. And then there's the screw right there, screw right there. Once we get those two things off, this should be able to pop right out. And then this piece right here is also, there's a black piece that covers this. You just pull it right off. So once we get this piece off, we get this screw off and this screw off down here, this should just pop right out. That way when we start pulling the door panel apart, this should just slide right through. And I just start from right here, and as you can tell, you just put some force behind it like this, and it should just pop right up like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Obviously it's hard to film some things and do it, like all my videos are going to be kind of cut short, but we're going to go ahead and take these two screws out first, and then I'll start popping all the way around the sides of this until we get it up and off. And once we get it up and off, I'll show you where the bolts were and how this window goes in. So let's get started. Alright, so I've got torque screw there off, and this is set up to slide through once I start pulling this panel off. So as you can see from the last part, I got it started. So we got it there. Pull it up from this side. Should be loose. You can see the doors floppy. Now right here, pull it up, and it should come off like that. Now with the door off, as you can see on this side, we have the door handle that we need to pull through. I'm gonna probably do this with two hands real quick, so I'll pause the video, but door handle right there, and on this side we have the electrical connections. Do be careful of that, we don't want to damage that, fuck that up. So let's go ahead and get this all pulled apart and get this set up. Alright, so with this door open, panel off, we're going to go ahead and show you some points. So right here was where one bolt went. Right up here is where the second bolt went. Same thing right here. One bolt, second bolt, bolts. So we're going to go ahead and grab the new piece and get it all going. Alright, so I've got the new piece. Motor here, arm here. Pretty much snaked it in. I've got the bolts started, so I've got this one here. There's one up top here. There's this one right here that holds the motor, and then there's one up here and one down here. You're gonna do it with the inside of this facing towards the door, and the motors are right here. So we have one right there, and then we have one on this side. What we're going to do is get this all bolted down. So I'm going to go ahead and get my gun, get these bolted down nice and tight, and then once these bolts are all nice and snug, I'm going to plug in the motor. Goes right here. And then once that's plugged in, I'm going to get the door switch right here all set up. That way I can raise the window up, and I believe right here and right here are the access points. You want to get that on there because the window should be set, and it should be in the most comfortable position, I want to say, to get it on there. So let's go ahead, let's get these tightened down, and once we get these tightened down, I'll pick back up on the video. Alright, excuse the annoying beeping noise. I got the keys in the car. I plugged the door back in for a second. I got it raised up. As you can see, lined up right here, that's our bolt. I've got the clamps on the window. So basically what I'm going to try and do is make sure this is pulled completely to this side and it's completely pushed up when it's rolled all the way up. That way when it's rolled all the way up, I have it completely set into the window. There should be no humming noises, air, nothing like that. So with that placed, I'm going to go ahead and use my drill and get those bolts set in. Again, roll it up to right here, get your bolts set up, that way the window's nice and set, flush against this. And then once we do that, it comes with instructions to reset the window and to reset the pinch on the window. I'm going to go over that and we'll add that to this video as well. So bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. I apologize, I can't do it at the same time, but I need both my hands. So let's go ahead and get this done. So it says the reset procedure is we're going to start with the window all the way down, and we're going to hold it till it reaches the top and hold it for additional 2 to 5 seconds. I don't know if it's supposed to make a noise. And then that should be motor reset procedure. Test the operation of window with switch. Window should raise to the top and stop with using one touch auto up function. If that window moves down after it reaches the top, disconnect the electrical connector from the motor while the window is moving and repeat the procedure. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that, and pretty much that should be done. Everything's tightened down. I'm gonna get the door panel put back on here, get the bolts or the screws on the door handle and everything itself put back on, and this should just slap right on. You shouldn't have to do too much force to get it back on. But once we do that, that's how you change the regulator on a 2014 Chevy Cruze. Thank you guys. If you like the video, subscribe and watch for more. Always doing this car.